Hello, Taurus. Welcome and thank you for joining me for this reading for the week of May 15th. So, we are starting here with the energy that you're being asked to bring into balance this week. And you have the Hermit showing up shadow side up. For some of you, you might be feeling a little bit alienated, isolated, a little bit disconnected. I'm getting from, it could be from community, it could be from people in general. Yeah. Yeah, family, just soul family, right? And we see that over here with the the Four of Wands showing up reversed. Okay, that's how the world is affecting you. It could be not necessarily, I'm not getting necessarily any disagreements or arguments. I'm just getting, life and work over here taking a toll on you and your loved ones over here, because the Four of Wands, it's a card. Yes, it can be a card of a partnership. So for some of you, you could even be feeling disconnected from your partners, but it's also a card of community, right? And friendships and things like that. So celebration. So the reversal to me is saying, hey, you are feeling disconnected, but this reminder of, know that it's not anybody's fault. Okay. It's not like, how do I say this? Like, like your friends might just be busy. Like you might be busy with the Eight of Pentacles over here. I'm getting a lot of hard work. You're putting a lot of work into something. And you could even just have like work coming your way, as in like taking up a lot of your time and your space here. Okay. And we see that over here as well with the Six of Pentacles showing up reversed. It's like you are feeling the sense of imbalance, right? You are feeling, I'm getting overworked for a lot of you, okay? Just like this Pentacle energy on the external side over here, all right? A lot of responsibilities kind of being imposed on you. But what I am going to say about that, because, the energy, like the Hermit is the energy that you're being asked to balance, is like, dang, I'm sorry, if you're feeling this way right now, but this is asking you to, you know what, dang, I'm already, kind of feeling a little bit apart or disconnected or something. So how can I use this time to do some self-reflection? Okay, because what the Hermit does is they deliberately alienate themselves, right, from their surroundings so that they can become a little bit introspective, not a little bit, a lot of bit introspective, all right, to shed the light on some sort of situation about themselves, gain insight about themselves over here. So what I'm saying is, like, if this temporary kind of you needing to focus on yourself or feeling disconnected thing is happening right now, it's like, well, you know what, might as well use it to do some introspection. Okay, so don't confuse that alienation with feeling, down and out, left out in the cold, is what I'm getting over here, right? It's like, no, you know what? Use this time to, to like work with yourself. I'm getting like, just kind of shed a light on your own needs is a big thing that I'm getting. For some of you, shed a light on how you can bring balance into yourself, into your life. What do you need to do to feel more balanced here? Because the Six of Pentacles is about balance, and the reversal to me is suggesting that, hey, it's a time to receive, to accept. Okay, so that could be accepting support, that could be putting things into yourself. Sorry, that sounded weird. But like putting okay, like even putting money into yourself as far as taking care of your needs. I'm not saying do not spend any money that you do not have, right? I would never, say anything like that. But I do mean like, hey, but I don't know, like taking care of yourself if it's possible in a financial way as well, like buying yourself something nice if you can do that. Making time to, I don't know, whatever it is that does it for you, right? Making time to go somewhere that you enjoy, like putting attention into yourself right now. Okay. But with the Seven of Cups, with the Seven of Cups and with the Seven of Cups, okay, I am seeing that you are considering a lot of choices. Like I'm getting that these it could be like the overworking energy over here or the disconnectedness over here leading for you to consider your choices, the next steps that you're taking. You're looking at the world as a little bit more open right now, or you're being asked, at least if you're not there, then to consider what your options are. I'm getting the good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful, right? Like, what are all these choices over here? Because I'm getting that there is something that you are not seeing at this moment, that you're not allowing yourself to explore. And that's where the hermit energy comes in, because it's like, you know the answer, you know what it is that you want to do, you know what it is that you need to do. But for some of you, it's like you're not allowing yourself to light that fire within. You're not allowing yourself to like pay attention to your own needs. Okay, so for some of you, this Four of Wands reverse can even be doing things because it's what, you know, the people around you wanted you to do, you know, or that doing things for others, right? But it's time for you to do you, right? And you know, pay attention, because choices can be offered to you over here. All right, and I am getting that as you find this time to be introspective, you will have a deeper understanding of what it is that makes you happy over here, you know. But like seeing, right, okay, you know what, like if I go down this path, you know, that like I'm gonna repeat the cycle. Okay, if I do this, you know, then, you know, I don't know, right, like that might be scary, but it's something new, right? I don't know, right? Like it's just the Seven of Cups, you know, is this emphasis on, you know, kind of choices, and some things can work out and some things cannot work out. But you know, like, you know, deep down which of these are going to work out for you. So there's this need to like take that time to sit with yourself. I'm not getting it so much as you're acting so much towards something right now, but like you're processing, you're thinking about it, you're starting to come up with the game plan before you actually take the first step. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. And then, you know, you will have to work toward what it is that you want with the Eight of Pentacles, okay? But I'm getting that right now, before you kind of start doing that hard work, the heavy lifting, you know, you need to kind of narrow your choices down a bit, all right? And so I'm going to go ahead and pull out some cards from my little deck here. You know, as I do this, I am going to take the time to ask, you know, that if anything resonates, please feel free to let me know. You can always leave me a like, a comment. You can subscribe if you feel inclined to. All right, and yeah, so you have assets, budget check, recovery, and ask. All right, so these are just some extra things, you know, with assets. And you know, like that pentacle energy over here that I was getting earlier, for some of you, that's what can be very much taking up your like your thoughts, your mental space, or whatever. Like you could be very much considering, you know, hey, you know, I don't know, like even with the Eight of Pentacles, like what am I gonna do for work? You know, how can I balance my my assets over here with budget check as well, you know? So for some of you, there is this need to maybe create a budget, all right? Whatever that looks like for you. You know, yeah, you know, I'm getting balance. Balance your checkbook. I don't know. Do people even do that? I don't know. Anyway, like, you know, anyway, balance, you know what that means for you, okay? So just kind of be mindful of that. You know, things are, you know, you are going to be on the up over here, okay? Like I said, you know, like if you feel a little alienated, isolated, or overworked, is also another thing that I'm getting. You know, it's gonna get better, okay? With ask, I'm getting just kind of ask for support if you need it, all right? Especially, you know, for those of you that are, I don't know, I'm getting like missing your community, missing your friends or something, you know, like ask, all right? Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Ask for support if you need it. Like over here with the Six of Pentacles, like I was saying, it's a time to receive, okay? So it's okay to ask here. That is what I have for you this week, Taurus. You know, if anything resonated, please feel free to let me know. Thank you so much for being here, and best wishes with all.